People are often asking me, well, didn't you have moments where you felt sorry for yourself and you wanted to give up? And I'm like anyone else. I wouldn't say feel sorry for myself. That never really came up. But of course, there were days I didn't want to do this. It's kind of like, have you ever told yourself you go to the gym 6 days a week and then on the third day you go, oh, it's raining today, not today, and you kind of just pull back? Well, being homeless and going to high school at the same time, I had more than a few rainy days, so to speak. There were days I woke up on my friends' floors when I could sleep inside, graffiti on the walls, garbage on the floor, 15 people sleeping just in this huddle of a mess. And I had an alarm clock in my pocket that woke me up in the morning, and I dusted myself off, got myself pretty much to the front door. And many times I encountered this moment where I just went, oh, please, God, not today. Haven't you ever had that? Not today. And that would happen so often in the situation that I found myself in. At any point in time where we have to commit to something and get it done, I notice that that's a moment when I can easily start feeling bad. Oh, but my life's so hard. Oh, this is so difficult. And I'd get to that doorknob and I would immediately try to create a story in my head to justify not going. Well, I didn't really sleep enough last night. I didn't have enough food. And I would try to get myself into a place, because you'll never really do anything you can't justify. You always have a justification. And I'd stand there thinking about that. And I also had a license to give up. No one would have blamed me. But as I stood at that door, I knew that the truth of the matter was that no matter what happened in my past, I really actually could just walk through the door and go to school. So I think when people are in a place where you're about to give up, I would ask you to focus on not this whole huge picture. What is the choice you have in front of you at that moment? Choice by choice. And often when people say, well, how do you transform your life? One choice at a time. Inch by inch, choice by choice. You make hundreds of choices a day. And in my case, I wanted to either pull the blanket back over my head, or do I walk through the door and go to school? Blanket or door. And as I'm standing there with that choice, it doesn't matter what happened in my past. It matters, but it doesn't impact my ability to just move forward. No matter where I come from, no matter what happened in my past, the truth is I can turn the doorknob, I can walk through it, I can go to school. In your own life, how many times do you face something like that? You're at a buffet line, bacon or vegetables. You're in front of someone you love, lie or tell the truth. You're in front of a stranger, be generous or be stingy. And no shame, no blame if you mess up, we all do. Just shift out of it. What's the next choice, the next choice, the next choice? And if you keep picking that empowered choice enough, you will carve out a life for yourself that is not in any way limited by your past.